Samuel pushed me into the buzzing crowd of girls from our class. Now, why'd he do that? There was no reason for him to do that. Alright, I just want to clarify before this episode starts. When you guys get into this, my dumb A decided to forget that there's actual volume mixers for as far as audio goes. So if you guys see me complain and criticize too much about the audio mixing, that's just because my stupid head ass didn't know how to mix the audio correctly in the settings. So ignore all of that as you watch this. How y'all doing, JCs? It's your boy Josh and welcome back to more. Oh, look at that head, tiny bunny. Let's finish this episode. Alright, y'all know what happened last time. Bro, this is so weird to look at, dude. Who would ever want to walk with this dude? We went toward the school. It came on the windows we had, houses we passed, and their inhabitants were sending us warnings. Silhouettes lurked behind curtains. Dogs let out occasional barks. Spirals of gray smokes rose from the chimneys. I expected the fox to bring up something weird again, but she stayed silent all the way to school, as if playing with me some game only she was privy to. She would only giggle from time to time when the dog sneezed from the snowflakes that fell on its nose. Ew. Ew. I was the first to break the silence. So what is your name? It comes. Names. You people always need to put labels and everything. What name would you give it to a fox like me? Can you stop with this? Like, this is so cringy, bro. This is like, oh, 2D women are the same. No, they're not. I don't know, but I've read about Elisa the fox. You knew it. I don't mind. I'll be Elisa. More like Morgan Freeman under there, girl. Stop it. I couldn't understand if she was joking or not. School's outline's already in our sight. Bro, look at this guard, dude. You know how this school's about to be trash. A giant brick box stuck in the endless night. Lights in its windows didn't bode well for me. The warden trees were guarding the schoolyard. Interesting. Screams, childish laughter, and someone's whistling tore up the silence. I went here with Mom when we just moved. The place looked cozy at the time. Empty corridors that smelled of polished, puffy snow outside. Their stingy eyes and the teeth yellow from nicotine. God, kids are smoking. Absorbed by my thoughts, I completely forgot about my companion. She's not your companion, bro. I'll wait for you at the backyard after school. Near the Hink man. That better not be a black man. Near what? She ignored my question. Don't be late. I hesitated, blowing hot and cold again. Mom always said that when I would have trouble choosing between two options. Man, screw this hoe, you ain't gotta follow her. Thinking about Mom helped me reply. I'm going straight home after school. Well, Anatosha, well, I'm going to let you off the hook, but the others will creep up to you with their smiles and sink their teeth into you. We won't be able to shake them off as easily. I feel like she's a figment of my imagination, bro. Remember my words. Yeah, she a figment. What kind of trick is this? Someone is running into the distance called out my name. Why you say my name like that? I instinctively turned around. Oh, you talking about the dog? Yeah, he does look a little human. Look at them human eyes. Oh, dang. Never mind. The huge snowball whizzed past my shoulder and hit the dog. It whimpered and ran away, or ran toward the spring. Darkness devoured it. The fox girl was also nowhere to be seen. She dissolved into frosty thin air, whatever. Shut up. All right, let's get in here, man. Weird. We could hear muffled voices behind the doors, saw blinking lamps. Darkness creeped along the windows. It felt like the school was drifting in an open space like a lonely spaceship. Oh, hey, move your fat ass head, girl. Oh, look at Vova. My boy, a star. After going up the second floor, I noticed a crowd near the notice board. Everyone was taking a part in the lively discussion. I moved closer and took a look at something everyone was interested in through the wall of backpacks. There was a piece of paper with something printed on it, glued to the left of the notice board. All right, man, what's up with it? What's up with it? Y'all should be looking at your entrance exams. Jesus. Vova Manyukin, 10 years old, grade 4, B. Shut up, I'm talking. Don't say that again. Left his home. Are you disrespectful? All right, stop. January the 5th, around 4 o'clock, and never returned. Was last seen at the bridge over the Somorodina River. He was wearing an orange coat with a hood, black wool cap, a scarf, and mittens with green stripes. Might have had a plastic toy gun on him. We already know about the Vova, bruh. Unable to meet his stare, I turned around and rushed to the window. Took a seat on the windowsill. Corridor was slowly filling up with children in groups of few. Nobody paid me any mind. Shut up. What happened to your eyes, girl? Female teacher marched down the corridor with her chin raised up high. Her heels were hitting the floor like miniature hooves. Dang, she a donkey? Oh, snap. And that's a reindeer. One of them big ass eyes. Rudolph over here. She was probably a class rep. She was carrying an attendance register book. Oh yeah, these are the niggas that want you to go to LSS.
Екатерина, возьми, пожалуйста.
Please take this. Teacher opened up the classroom door. Crowd of children swarmed in and screaming and pushing. Chicken pox over here. What? Smallpox over here. You look like you eating some chicken pot pie. Out of all of them, the tall, red-headed fat boy caught my attention. His face was filled with blisters. He looked like in the insides of a pomegranate. Ooh, get that boy. A bad feeling risen up my hair on the back of my head. I've seen boys like him before. Unsettled eyes, cackling laughter. Some other guy stood in the way of the crowd. Redhead immediately shoved him. Bro, why you stomp on him like you stomping on a roach? What the heck? Move your legs, moron. The boy flew head first, flailing his hands, trying to keep his balance. Fatso burst out laughing. A couple of kids joined his nasty cackling. That was loud. The classroom sucked all of the kids in. The corridor stood empty. Not those kids. What are they? CP0 from One Piece? Like, what are y'all doing over here? Like, alright. Just for a handful of lampposts outside, we're battling the darkness, writhing like a fluorescent fish in the black ocean. Maybe I could still run away, go outside, dissolve in the dark. I imagine myself running through the snow. Oh, squeaks under my boots. And how I'm becoming lighter and lighter with every step. Y'all need an audio engineer, bro. Like, slow the attack time down, bro. The ringer blew my ear. I tore myself from the window with great effort. Took a couple of deep breaths, trying to at least calm my mad pulse, and entered the classroom. Alright, bro. That's how it is when you get back in school. Preem teacher look at me over the frame of her glasses, clearly annoyed. Man. Uh-oh, he's a transfer student. This is about to be bad, but not anime good. See, you think, some of you niggas think that, oh, is that how it's like in the anime? Transfer student gets all the hoes, get welcomed. No, watch. I'm the transfer student. I was told to come here. The snowy forest trail was winding in front of my eyes. Pine rustled, but it didn't sound predatory anymore. Okay, man, you ain't even got eyes. Who are you? She buried herself in the register and flicked through the pages.
А фамилия-то как?
Your last name?
Петров.
Yeah, Petir.
Громче говори.
Huh? What are you mumbling there? Bro, you heard me. I ain't trying to be embarrassed. Teachers, I hate teachers, bro. Just because you hate your life don't mean you need to hate us.
Чего мямлишь?
Say it clearly. Up. Here we go.
Петров.
Petrov.
Нет такого.
You're not on the list. The hell? You knew what I said, and now you still gonna embarrass me like this? I wanted to seek through the floor. Hazy faces observed all of that from the left. The classroom breathed and snorted in unison, like a living organism. Jesus, like a dangerous
Ты не
beast.
ошибся?
Are you sure?
Нет такого в списке.
I don't have you in my register. Did we not sign up for this? My knees chose the worst time to start shaking. I felt dizzy. I clutched my fist so hard my knuckles became white.
Мне сказали, 204 кабинет, Лилия Павловна, 6 В.
What he said. And what they said, all y'all ugly anyway. Y'all will never get hoes. All y'all about to be degenerate smokers.
Что за бардак?
What's wrong with this school? You? The class. Dang, that immediate cutoff. The classroom fell silent. Kids hid their smirks for a better occasion.
Понаберут студентов.
Why do we hire so many interns?
Только знают, что губяки свои
All
выливать. А я разгребай, значит.
You did not say that 2-sentence head ass all in one, bruh.
А бумаги-то кто заполнять будет? Не первый раз ведь уже.
How did they send you here without any proper paperwork? Ugh, we've had the same thing happen so many
Подожди
times
здесь.
already.
Сейчас.
Wait here, I'll be back
Трою.
after I have a little chat with them. You can't leave your classroom unattended? Not with these uglies. Bro, now I look awkward. Oh god. Teacher flew past me, mumbling something to herself in righteous anger. I was left standing at the center of the classroom. They prickled my skin, danced on it like laser sights. Dang, the hell? Once again, I imagine running far away from this place, fighting the clawing wind, soaring high above the pines in one long jump, with the wind in my back as my only companion. Eyes of my future classmates are asking, this new boy, is he one of us or an outsider? Somebody whispered something, and stifled laughter rolled through the classroom.
Доску вытри!
Wipe the void. You ain't gonna tell me what to do, fatty. I already know it's you. It was easy to guess who was the main prankster here.
Эй, очкарик!
Anton, don't listen to him. Like, half his faces ain't even done yet. Like, homie forgot to finish him up in Photoshop. Hey, Photice, are you not only blind, but also deaf? Make me deaf then. I said wait the board. My knees weren't the only shaking part of my body anymore. I was trembling to head to toe. I prayed for the teacher to come back sooner. My prayers were answered by the powers that be.
Ну что мне с тобой делать-то?
And what should I do with you now? Where will you sit?
Давай-ка сядь,
Well,
наверное,
you could
с
sit with
Семеном.
Simeon, I guess.
Он здесь.
He's alone anyway.
Еще чего?
No way. Who's Simeon? Fatso put his backpack on the seat beside him in defiance, scratched his belly and squirked. Are you back to your old chicks? Should I call your grandma here again? Classroom went silent.
А чё она мне
And what she's
сделает?
gonna do?
Я
I'll be
тебе
the one to do
сделаю.
something if she doesn't.
Rюкзак убрал быстро.
Put away your backpack now. Dang, bruh. Simeon didn't move a muscle. He started studying the portraits of writers on the wall, looking bored. I needed to do something to resolve this somehow, to save myself. Bro, stop being awkward now, bro. I can sit in the last
Там,
row.
кажется,
I
свободно.
think there's a free seat. The teacher snorted loudly, then looked at me, then Simeon, then back at me.
Ладно.
Fine, go there
Садись
for now.
пока туда.
Why do I have to sit right next to Simeon, bro? Like, I can get any of the
А с
other
тобой,
seats.
Бабурин, мы
And
еще
you
поговорим.
Barbin. I'll have a talk with you
Чтобы
later.
подошел после уроков.
Come to me after class.
Будешь по классу
You'll
дежурить,
be on
ясно?
cleaning duty. Got it? Ooh. You need to be in shower duty. Yeah, what's your ugly ass? I walked carefully, afraid to stumble and fall, causing another outburst of laughter from everyone. I took my seat at the back at the last table where I was met with a pile of old posters. The outcasts took their seats and the class was ready to start.
Урок.
Now this is settled, let's start the class.
Тема. Традиции русской и мировой литературы в рассказе Зощенко «Не надо врать».
Yeah, like what she just said. Ugh! Bro, what's happening in your eye, bro? You look like a character from Little Nightmares. Get off of me. Fatso turned to me. I got my eyes on you, he said with his eye-watery look. You look like you about to blow up. Ugh. I do not want to see that, Anton. After a couple of periods, I already noticed a huge yellow spit on my stained book. At the cafeteria, Simeon accidentally spilled his glass of compote on me. Then he filled his hands, and after exiting just before final period today, Simeon pushed me into the buzzing crowd of girls from our class. Nobody do that. There was no reason for him to do that. There was no reason for him to do that. This is not an anime, my boy. Oi! Immediately stepped back, dying from embarrassment. I'm sorry, are you alright? Then she suddenly put her hands on her hips. Will you look at him? Groping me in front of everyone. I don't like you already. I'll tell my mom. What you finna do? I'll fold her flat. I'll kick a pregnant stomach if I have to. They'll expel you, you pervert. Cool, I don't want to be here anyway. I didn't mean to, he pushed me. We all saw that, you know. No blind among us. She stared at my glasses while showing me a creepy smile. I started fuming in the inside, but Simeon's laughter cooled my head. I pushed you. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure.
Вот так, да? И что ты сделаешь?
Bro, I never want to see this position from you, my boy. Like this, huh? What you gonna do now? Bully towered over me as if saying, come on, hit me. Let me see you try. Alright, bro, can we hit him? Bro, I'm willing to die on this hill. Get your listen, you. My throat went dry. My lips were moving on their own. My voice was akin to the stifle squeal. Simeon were a smuckus mouth. Go on 4 hours. Why did you stop? We're all waiting. Bro, break his teeth in. Hold on. If you ever touch me again. Simeon slowly stuck out a finger and poked my forehead. I did, so what? If you ever do it again. Bro, fight back! Once more. Bro. Bro. Oh my god, you gonna let Fatty play with his food? It was poking me with his finger so hard that my head tilted backward. Oh my god, this dude. Bro, I don't even care if I couldn't even make the hit of the punch. I'm swinging. I must not cry, or I'll be done for. Fight back! What will a wimp like you do to me? My vision went blurry. My soles tore off the floor. I pushed forward and I threw a random punch without looking. Ooh! Got him! What's up? Get off of me, bruh! I ain't gotten your chicken pot pie. I got paws. What's up? What I saw when I opened my eyes were beautiful, horrifying at the same time. Simeon holding his ear, blinking in an amazement. Yes! No pain, bruh. No game. Was I the first person to rebel against his absolute rule?
Stop it!
Nigga, the child police, bro. You better worry about your breath first before you pull up to me like that. Stinky as hell. I needed to run, but I was already surrounded by his cronies. Lilia Pavlovna, what the frick?
Lilia Pavlovna, Petrov Baburina ударил.
I can't even, I'm not even gonna voice you. Shut up. Simeon's cheeks grew even redder, and his pimples even wider, like the heads of larvae. But a small flash on his face, that was only noticed amongst his... Yeah, he ain't about it, bro. He ain't about it, bro. What's up? He really got close to me. The smell of his rotten teeth washed over me. What's up, bro? What you finna do? You are effing done. Well, man, you are done. Are you done playing with your food? This is the main antagonist of Little Nightmares 2. I was waiting to get hit. Counted my thumbs up hard, and guess where his fist will go? Solar plexus, the jaw, the nose. But he just turned around and walked off. Nah, he ain't about it, bro. All it is just a flat blob of pussy, bro. He ain't about it. Ain't nobody trying to smash it anyway. I thought a cold and sober, extremely rational popped in my head. I'm going to get killed today. No, you ain't, bro. Calm down. He's scared, dog. I was late to leave the school after classes on purpose. Simeon didn't attend the last period, so I was hopeful. What if he decided to dodge cleaning duty and ran home, forgetting all about me? I heaved a sigh of relief, like someone on death row whose execution was delayed by a day. But I didn't let myself forget his tone, his vengeful gaze, and his scary, electrified smirk. Bro, let's get Alyssa on this nigga, bro. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready, bro. I want to kill this nigga, bro. He's gone. He's gone. No, you're done, bro. I was staring outside, nervous. Samuel was nowhere to be found in the front yard or near the school gate. Don't play this scary music. I ain't scared of this dude. There was a skeleton peeking outside of the biology room. Some jokester put a cap with the American condor on its head. Ugh. Sound of running water were coming from the bathroom. I was the only person left in the whole school. Bro, walk home, dude. I'm not alone. A sudden thought came to mind. I remember the missing board, and his portrait was on notice board near the schedule. Ugh. I remember his smile, looking at me. The fact that he's most likely already dead. Hello. Who? Who's that? Is this about to be at first my eye stumbled upon a black violin case. Then I noticed a girl from my class was holding it. Oh, it's a girl. Ooh, okay, baby girl. And then I noticed a girl from my class. She sat in the first row in the second column. I could swear I caught her looking at me a couple of times. I was sneaking glances at myself. Ooh, and she kind of low-key. Okay, she a little baddie, okay? Anton getting him a little baddie. Sometimes it feels nice to look at something pretty. The spring, the sky, or a girl that's not in the crowd that laughs at Simeon's jokes. And I wasn't whispering the dirty laundry of other people to Katya. I spent all the breaks just like me, staying in the classroom, looking in the window or drawing something in her green notebook. Hello, domo. I turned red and pretended I was studying the pattern on the wooden floor.
Круто ты ему врезал.
It was cool the way you hit him. Oh, look at that devilish look. She's like, let me be a part of your brigade, bruh. It was an accident. Almost. I started shoving books in my backpack to at least put something in my hand. See, if I didn't fight back, we would have not attracted her, bruh. Semyon wasn't like that before. He also transferred here just recently. His grandma told me that it almost felt like he went mad. Even upperclassmen fear Semyon, you know? But you're different. Yeah, I'm a savage. I'm a main character of an anime, I hope. You're brave. I mumbled. Yeah, right. Me brave. A hero that has been standing around in the hallway to avoid a beating. The girl looked at me with her clear, attentive eyes. Do you live over the river? Oh yeah, I'll pull up to my house. In that wooden house?
Ну да.
Yeah. Must be scary living there. Hey, bro, can I kick it with you? You also have to cross the forest. I wouldn't be able to do that. I shivered at the mention of the forest. I thought of the intertwining branches of a snake, like a trail, endless darkness that spread like mold among the crooked trees. So I straight up lied. It's not that scary. What's so scary about it for you? She smiled at a brief pose, as if brushing off a daydream.
Да так.
Well,
Ничего.
actually, never mind. My name is Paulina, by the way. Okay, Paulina.
Я Антон.
And I'm Anton. I already know that. Hey, Anton. She stumbled as if she's trying to decide whether she should continue. What are you doing after school? Hey, you know, I was just hanging out with my fox pet, you know what I'm saying? If you want to touch her, you can, but she might bite you. My chest felt prickly after her innocent question, yet somehow it felt pleasant. Nothing much. Uh-oh, this is bad. I stumbled and I didn't finish my sentence. What's going on? Oh, it's the end of the episode. Hey. Whoa! Or not. Elisa's predatory smile flashed in front of my eyes. Her playful eyes and the slits of the mask were probably just a product of my imagination, though. What if the fox girl's waiting for me after school? Or was it another of her weird jokes? I wonder if she's hiding a big red tail under her coat. Suddenly got covered with beads of sweat like after a PE class. So are they gonna make us pick? Like, okay, do we go with the fox girl or Paulina? Wanted to take a shower as if thinking of the fox girl made me dirty. Soiled my clothes and lured me into the forced embrace. I have a violin lessons, then I'll be free. My grandpa hired a private tutor for me. Oh, she rich. I looked at Paulina's lips, catching her every word, and was frozen from the unusual sensations. They were warm, soothing, and tingling. It felt like I was very small and the feelings were a mess and they couldn't fit me inside. They say there's a serial killer on the loose in the village. Yeah. Normally grandpa would escort me from home, but he's been sick lately. I snuck a glance at Vovo's photo. Alright, girl, I get it. His eyes were, well, studying me. His lips were wearing black lipstick. Just like a portrait on a grave. How did it get dark as crap? I mean, I'm not a coward. It's just, I think I'll be safer together with you. We got a big choice now. Will you go home with me, Anton? There it was. Finally, everything that I read about in the adventure books, everything that I dreamed about was seeping into my life. A mysterious crime, a beautiful stranger, a heroic duel. A duel. Whoa, thinking of Semyon instantly sobered me up. The audio mixing needs to be better than this. What? Sobered me up. Returned me back to Earth. It started shaking under my feet like a deck of a ship. If only I could rise to the occasion in front of Paulina. Because no matter how brave I was trying to act, it was obvious for both of us I wouldn't be able to stand chance against a big guy like that. Him knocking me out wouldn't even be able to the worst of it. The worst part is Paulina will see all of that and she'll laugh at me like everybody else. I don't need anybody else to see me such a shameful state. Oh, Anton, let me pick. I'm the character here. I doubt I'll be able to today. You know, Semyon is waiting for me outside. I need to deal with him one-on-one like a man. Nonsense. What the heck? Paulina brushed off some hair off her forehead. I sensed a weak aroma of blackberry. Paulina was like water when you were thirsty. You gulp it down and you still wanted more. This, whoever the writer is really talented. I'll say that much, because god dang, that wording. I remember the summer evenings at the country house. The fire was pungent smoke, the berries hanging over our fence from the neighbors, and the soft cover of pine needles under my soles. The few peaceful days when I felt completely safe. My mom resting in a hammock, my dad putting meat on a skewer. Could I have foreseen the upcoming catastrophe in the crackle of the coals in our parents' laughs and the smell of the fleeting July? Could I have seen how fragile that world was? Do you really think that savage will give you a fair fight? Nope. But hey, bruh, I got Lisa the fox. He'll just swarm you with his friends without giving you a chance to catch a breath. Paulina suddenly flashed a diva smile. The heck? But if we go together, they'll be off. Nah, they'll jump you too. I'm not only the first violin of this village, I'm also a girl. I've heard from a delinquent, I know that he'll never attack someone when there's a girl around. I don't want to put my money in that. Can you imagine? They have this weird code of honor. Yeah, it's funny how degenerates work. A delinquent, you know? I thought, worried. Is he better than me? Taller? More handsome? My ears. Oh, I have to go to music class. She made a couple of steps and stopped. Amazing. Paulina didn't look like those beauties from the magazine posters or the actresses from the movies. But the flickering, oh, you saying they ugly? Yeah, we know that. She looked more alluring. Can you play anything? My parents bought me a guitar a couple of years ago. I immediately remember their meager attempts at making music. Sioi's song echoed my thoughts and desires to change something. Guitar got lost somewhere, as if refusing to move to the new old house near the forest. I think my parents gave it away to someone that needed it more. I don't, sadly. A pity. What? You off me already? Oh well, I'll be going. Peace. Her shot was captured by the loud echo. Her shoes also echoed through the school hallways. Bye. I wasn't sure if Paulina heard me. I looked out the window again. The schoolyard was empty. Just a couple of grade schoolers throwing snowballs at each other. Nobody looked like a hulking Simeon and with his cronies. This was giving me hope. What should I do? Paulina could become my friend, the first one in the new place. Besides, she may be the real in danger of meeting a killer, and I'll be here, defender, her knight. Not a white knight, I hope. But even my inner voice was hesitant. Paulina was worth the risk, but the cunning red fox was also intriguing. She promised me to help her look for Vova. This will bring me a reward. More money will almost guarantee peace in my family. Gifts for Oya. I imagine my sister look happy like those girls who get prizes from Suponev in the finest hour. Then all of us will be going to Disneyland. So do I gotta make a decision? Yep. Or Lisa. This is interesting because the dynamic changes because we're more or less seeing Paulina and seeing how she's going and doing her thing. My thing is, I don't know how the I was gonna say anime. My thing is, I don't know how the game is gonna work as far as picking options. That's my only thing. Like I do feel like it's probably gonna affect how the story's gonna play, especially in the coming episodes. I just don't know what is gonna happen though. I feel like I should stick to Alyssa though. Now it could be dangerous for Paulina, but I don't know, man. I just feel like I need to stay true to my craft. But then what if Alyssa is a figment of my imagination for real? You know, you don't want to get her in danger. I know I really want to do Elisa, but let's just do Paulina just to see what happens. I don't know. I jumped off the windowsill and started looking along the hallway, curiosity eating me away. I spent a half an hour I wanted to see Paulina again. Music became louder and steamed out of the half. Opened the door in the far end of the corridor. My music taste was limited to Let Go. This violin melody captivated me. I feel like, I don't know. And my gut feeling is telling me like, Paulina is just too good to be true, bruh. I pressed my cheeks against the doorway. Paulina was hiding from me in the far end of the classroom, but a shadow fell on that wall definitely belonged to a girl with a violin. Her movements of her bow, dang girl. Movements of her bow were so graceful that I felt like I was getting carried away on the waves of the music. My heart broke the barrier of my rib cage and started hopping around faster and faster. Jumped on the snow piles, gliding between the pines toward the fiery sun above the windfall. Dang girl. Got tired of waiting? I was so deep in thought that I didn't hear their approaching footsteps. After bathing in music, Paulina felt even more magical.
Нет.
Oh, no, not really. I was just thinking about my comic. For some unknown reason, I lied. You draw comics?
Да, ну,
Yeah, well, I mean, I want to draw one. What would it be about? About a fox?
Ой, точнее, про
I
говорящих
mean,
животных, что
about
живут в
talking
лесу и
animals who can
помогают
help children who
заблудившимся
get
детям
lost
вернуться домой.
to return home from the woods. And then they
Они пляшут в ночи.
dance in the night. Oh, wow.
Как интересно.
Sounds interesting. Did you come with it yourself? I lowered my gaze.
Вдохновился,
I got inspiration
глядя в окно.
from looking out in the window. All right. This is our option. We descended to the first floor. I opened the door in the front of Paulina. Dad told me how essential it was to be a gentleman. So you're an artist, huh? I had a hunch you were different. Are you joking? Me? I'm absolutely average. Simeon's the average one. An average idiot. And you carry something kind and fluffy inside. Something barked near my leg when we were crossing the schoolyard, interrupting Paulina. Oh, Jesus.
Не бойся, это
Don't
Жулька.
worry, it's Zuka. I stood on one knee and rubbed the barking dog behind the ear, frantically wagging its tail. It was like some sort of propeller. I looked around the yard trying to find Elisa. The fox girl was nowhere to be found, neither in the yard nor the road.
Брось ее!
Leave it be.
Ты что, она же
It's a stray,
дикая!
you know.
Клещей еще
What if it has
подцепишь.
pests?
Хозяйка
No,
есть.
this one has an owner,
Вроде.
I think. Paulina looked at the playful dog with disgust. Bro, she is really on that Karen vibe, covering her mouth with a handkerchief. You have any food on you? I think I have something left. We'll feed it and go, right? She took out a sandwich out of her bag and threw it at Zulka. Little dog rushed to her banquet, swept away the bread with her nose, and started eating the bologna. What a picky eater.
Ешь все, давай.
Come on, eat everything. Paulina tugged at my sleeve and egging me on.
Ты чего?
Hey, what's wrong? Bro, when is this episode ending? I turned around. She walked alongside me with a blank stare, completely silent. Don't spread pests. Her remark turned pretty harsh. Was it really the stray's fault she had to live in the street? They always attack people later. A pack of these almost killed my grandpa last winter. He's paralyzed now. He'll never be able to walk again. I remember the scary pack of dogs that was chasing me just a while ago.
Мне очень жаль.
I'm sorry. It's okay. What matters is we understand each other now. I forgot about Zuka after she said that. Some third graders were throwing snowballs at each other and singing. Oh yeah, I was talking about Owl. I promised myself that I would go home as soon as I escort Poloni.
А что это за
Paulina.
песенку малые поют?
What's this song these kids are
Уже
singing?
второй раз.
It's the second time I hear it today. We were walking down the main street. Somewhere near a tractor was grumbling, cleaning snowdrifts. Ravens flew across the ashen sky. A flock of blackbirds circled us, like scary crosses that ran away from graves. The owl? What? It's just a local nursery rhyme. Grandpa used to sing it to me when I was little. He's very knowledgeable about the local history and folklore. And what does that rhyme sound like? She started walking backwards and facing me, smiling.
2. Прилети, сова. 3, 4, 5. Время поиграть. 6, да, 6. Дыбом волчья шерсть. 7, 8. Бьем копытом озимь. Для медведя, для лисы.
Put that on a mixtape. I thought that I already met a fox this morning. Thankfully, I hadn't met any wolves or bears. As I was looking at the girl beside me, I became strangely brave. So I said something unexpected. You have a beautiful voice. Pauline adjusted her head, slightly embarrassed. Thanks. And is that the end of the rhyme? Did the bunny prepare those meals?
Поди узнай.
Who knows? Maybe it was the meal. Nobody will be able to tell you now. It's really old.
Древняя даже.
I say even ancient.
Легенда,
There's a legend related to it though.
если тебе интересно.
Want me to tell you?
Конечно.
Of course.
В тайге раньше
All sorts of
племена
tribes
жили
had lived in the taiga back in the day. Grandpa told me they had this,
Короче, такой ритуал,
well,
когда
some
мальчику
sort of
наставляла
rite
пора
when a
становиться
boy was
мужчиной.
ready to become a man. I listened closely. I mean, I was also really close to that age myself. They would lead him into the woods where he needed to be spend 3 days hunting. There's a legend about a young man who went into the taiga and never returned, then suddenly came back when they already stopped looking for him. He was covered in scratches, dirty, cold.
Замёт.
Why? Why did they get Sacagawea, cousin, here? I imagine sleeping among the pines and bare layers.
Родные выбежали к нему.
His family rushed to help him, but he just fell unconscious. They brought a shaman.
Тот осмотрел
He looked at
молодого
the young man and his face became grim. He told him that he was in bad
До
shape.
утра юноша
The man
бился всю
convulsed
дорогу.
until the morning, repeating that rhyme over and over.
Снова
over and over. This is creepy.
А к рассвету
And when the sun came out, he died. The shaman said that he was already dead when he returned and came out of the woods as a leaving corpse.
губами шептал считалочку.
Whispered that rhyme with his dead lips. Are sure it's not some horror movie. Folklore could be way more scarier than movies, believe me.
Дедушка,
They must have been brave. They lived here. Polina kicked one of the snow piles with her small boot.
смелыми и глупыми.
Brave but stupid. Did they need a corpse to appear from the corpse for them to understand?
Дошло что?
Understand what? That they needed to get out of here. She showed a distance that was almost invisible to her two fingers. I often imagine about big cities. I can look at the globe for hours. She started circling and her eyes shut dreamingly. The forest towered before us, touching the low clouds. Road fell into the semi-dark between the trees. I could have conquered the stage, performing in front of thousands. And I have stage fright.
Ты другим возьмешь.
Well, you'll get famous another way, by
У
drawing.
нас-то есть
We'll
будущее.
both have a
А что
future.
ждет?
But what about, say,
Ну,
Simeon?
станет он еще толще.
He may just get fatter.
Ну.
And
Будет пирожками
he'll be
торговать.
selling pyros made from the dogs. That's funny. He about to pull up with his squad.
Если-
He'll probably eat a whole lot of them in one
Я
go.
так и точно.
Like I thought, the forest is less scarier when you're not alone. I looked around. Snow was sparking.
Да, ты была права.
Yes, you're right. Okay. Whoa! You see this dude? Is that the cop? Suddenly I hear nearby bushes rustle, spinning snow in the ravine. What the freak? A giant man walked from them, fastening his zipper on his pants. He gave us an indifferent look and just walked away. What a shady guy. He was at the beginning of the front entrance of the school.
Хорошо, что ты со мной.
So good that you're here with me, Anton. Who knows what this thug would have done if you weren't by my side. See, okay, so maybe there is consequences, but then I don't know. There's a consequence for not picking Elisa then. She gave me a look of full of admiration. When the big man had almost disappeared behind the tree, she stuck out her tongue at him and laughed. Such a little rascal. Paulina rushed through the fire break. Don't fall behind.
Никогда в жизни.
I never fall behind. You know, the way you speak.
Персонаж.
Just like a hero from the adventure books. Was she complimenting me or mocking me?
Я люблю
I mean, I
книги.
like books.
Ого, читающий
Oh, well, a
мужчина.
read man.
Звучит
Intriguing.
интригующе.
A man, really. I got embarrassed. My cheeks turned red. Still thank fate for being able to wander around the forest with Paulina like this. The girl suddenly stopped and stared silently in the darkening thicket, as if waiting for something. I felt uneasy all of a sudden. Then she asked me in a cold voice, "Have you been here there?"
В чаще?
Where? Deep in the woods? Paulina burst out laughing, shattering my anxious thoughts. No, silly. In the big world. Cities with musical
А
names.
разве Москва
Does
музыкальное
Moscow
название?
sound musical to you?
Больше похоже на кваканье лягушек.